Hello and welcome. It's been a while since I posted a video, and since the game is done at this point, I figured it was time. So let's just jump in here. So I'm going to go through some of this stuff again for the people who haven't seen my previous videos. So basically I'm this blob here, and I'm trying to escape from these scientists who have captured me. And they erupted the volcano to try to stop me by any means. So this lava is now going to keep on rising. And every 5 floors you'll notice the speed gets faster. Oh, there we go. My clock power up, so that just froze it. The lava there. Let's keep going here. So basically how this works is wherever I swipe is where I'm going to jump, and I'll stick to just about any surface. And then what I can also do is if I tap, I will extend my arm, and wherever I grab is where I will be pulled to. Alright, let's keep going here. What I can also do is turn to stone by holding down 2 fingers. That's a little joke form, but here's turn to stone. That immediately drops me out of any jump, and it makes me invincible. So like that would usually kill me. Kill the blob rather. Alright, so let's just keep going through here. So I can't stick to ice. Oop, missed the clock again. I can't stick to ice. I'll just slide off it like so. Here's a good example of being invincible. It's actually just faster to go through that floor like that. Alright, so let's get that clock power up real fast again. I can try to explain it. So basically the idea of these clocks is to give some kind of alternative route to all these floors and add some kind of benefit. So when I get this clock, then the speed is 0 and it freezes the lava. And basically, the green ones freeze it for 3 seconds, and the blue ones for 6 seconds. Let's keep on jumping through here. Gotta avoid those lasers; they will kill me. And here's actually another thing I want to show off. So here's when I go to these purple fields, I become the bouncy blob, and I can no longer be affected by gravity, and I can just swipe, and wherever I swipe, I'll just go in that direction, and I won't stick to surfaces now. I'll just bounce off of them. If I tap, I'll stop in place. Going here. So I can't use my arm. I can still trim the stone though. Let's change back to normal with that green field. So you might notice in my previous videos, this is a new floor. The idea of these new floors is try to focus on moving platforms and rotating platforms. So now I have 60 floors altogether. I know the previous was 50 was my old goal. But I just had to get moving platforms. I thought they were too interesting. Alright, let's keep on going through here. Go up this screw. So you might notice sometimes I will just jump and use my grappling arm, and it's much more precise and can be just better overall. Alright, let's hopefully not get killed here. This part can be a little tricky. There we go. Keep going. So I do want to show off a couple other things. Really I just wanted to level with a jetpack just to quickly show all that off. But let's see, since these floors are random, you can never know exactly what you're going to be entailed next floor. Let's just keep going here. Here's a good example of turning into my stone form. Alright, a joke anvil. And avoiding the lasers. Here's one mechanic. So normally these fans, I can't jump in them. I can turn to stone and drop out of them. The idea is I want to actually grapple through them. Alright, here's a perfect example of the jetpack. So basically I now have a jetpack when I jump into it. And I can jump around as much as I want, and then I'll eventually run out of fuel and I have to get a new one. Alright, so actually let's just die here. Alright, so let's quickly start a new game. And what you might notice is this floor is different from the last floor, from the last playthrough. Basically, every time I play the game again, the floors you get are in a different order. Let's actually just jump out here. So what else is new? We have our game modes. So I've been playing in normal, but I've shown off Bounce-tastic before. Let's just go through it again. So now I'm basically bouncing the entire time, and it's just for fun. It doesn't actually save your high score, but it does change how you play through this game. Some of these floors are actually quite a bit more difficult. Most of them are easier, just because I can just fly past everything pretty much. I also have Jet-tastic, so I haven't shown this off yet. So basically, with Jet-tastic, I'm just this smooth aviator blob now, and I have infinite jumps, or infinite fuel for my jetpack rather. So I can just go through here. The drawback with this is I can't extend my arm anymore, but it changes the game quite a bit. It's pretty fun. Also, again, does not save your high score. So let's keep going through here. What else we got new? We have our guide. The guide's not new. I mean, I've shown it off before. It tells you everything. But the tutorial is, so basically the first time you play the game, you'll get this tutorial. And then you can access it again whenever you want the guide menu. So basically just follow the monitors in the back. Whatever the hands are doing, you do it and you'll get the tutorial. You should be able to get through it pretty quickly. Not necessarily the most interesting thing, but I think it's better than most tutorials out there where they just give you either large walls of text or a bunch of dialogue of some guy just telling you what to do. It's just boring. Quite frankly, I just want to play your game. So this is, I'm actually almost done with the tutorial already. Let's just jump out of here. The other thing I have is this new ranking system. So you'll notice that I am now Tasty Jelly. Basically everything's kind of just a pun of the Blob. So this records your high score in the play mode and your highest time you survived in endless mode. And then, so if I delete it, I'm now Sewer Sludge. So the idea is try to get through, I think there's 7 ranks if I remember correctly now. So I'm trying to be Blobtastic. It's the highest rank. It's like kind of the standard Nirvana for Blob here. So, but let's show off endless mode since that's one of the things that contribute to the highest score. And actually the biggest new thing I have added. So now that bridge is gone, or it's about to be gone, this lava pit. And so these platforms are to keep on appearing randomly. Forever, and as time goes on the speed's going to get faster and faster, and so the idea is just survive as long as you possibly can. And this is about where you want to be at all times. You want to be towards the top and in the middle. I've noticed that that's just the area that gives you the most options of where to go next, and because you usually don't want to stick to the wall too long, because you can actually stick to the wall and avoid a lot of stuff. But for example, like this little platform here is just going to start pushing me down, and it's going to be really hard for me to get to a new vantage point. Also, the lasers will start shooting off, and those will kill you. And then as the game gets faster, those lasers will shoot off much more quickly. And just at faster speeds, it's much harder to stick to that wall the entire time. You just want to stick to the ceiling because you could get hit by a platform that will kill you. Alright. But I think I'm actually going to just stop talking for now, just let the audio play, because I don't want the video to go too long, and I figure we'll just see how long it can last. Thanks for watching. Bye.